on. So, do you know a track? Minor DJs. I forgot to start with the whoo. My name's Kenny Mamarella-D'Cruz. It's Wednesday and it's 1 o'clock, which means crackerjack. Welcome to Wednesday at 1. I've been with my cousins, Anthony and Fiona, as well as, and we were roughly the same age, and we were talking about when we were kids, how excited we would be to get up on a Saturday morning to watch, hooray, it's the Hair Bear Bunch. And what was the other one? Banana Splits. Na, 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 na. So it was good to hang out, but it was weird because the reason that we hung out, Anthony and I, or Tony, like the last time was 22 years ago when we showed up in York for his 40th birthday. But we just got together and hung out because, like I've been saying, Uncle Alec died and we all went to Gloucester to be with family to bury him. And that's why the inner DJs are playing do 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 do.
Mark says Berenstain Bears.
Berenstain Bears. Is that another TV show or something?
I think so.
I'm going Alan Parsons Project. When I'm old and wise. So I'm going to have it played at my funeral. My mother wants it played at her funeral. Maybe I should buy the rights to it and just make it really trendy for that to be played at funerals anyway. And also, how excellent to be hanging out with my godmother, Auntie Sylvie, after years and chatting, and with my cousins, and with just everyone being together. Yes, Uncle Alec's gone, but what a final, brilliant, amazing passing gift is, here you are, you've got each other, get over yourselves and get on with it. And I think I'm learning to get over myself and get on with it. So enough about me. This is one of the rooms that I really want to check this out. This is a clock, what a cool clock. It's called The Gift. This is one of the rooms that I want to win awards in this room. I want to launch things here. Because, right, go on then. So this is the great room at the RSA. The RSA is the Royal Society for the, is it promotion of commerce, manufacturing and art. And it's been going for hundreds of years. And amazing things have happened in this room. I have actually slightly talked in this room. I haven't given a big presentation here, but I will. So this is also the room that I'm a fellow of the RSA, don't you know, what? Also, old fellows are people like the geezer who invented the telephone. The telephone was first demonstrated in this room. Also, the bloke who invented the light bulb. I should know these names, and I should know all the other things. Who was that guy with the lens? Is it Benjamin Franklin? Or because there's a Franklin. I should know. I don't know my history. I don't know my geography. I don't know famous people. I don't know a lot, but I do spiel a lot non-stop. Check this out. Here we go. The Great Room was designed specifically by the Adam brothers for the Society's meetings and award ceremonies. Award ceremonies. I want awards, not only because I've got a huge ego, but I want to give a lot of attention and energy to the project, which I will tell you about in a sec. It's really simple. It's no big deal. It met here for the first time on the 13th of December, 1775. Long time ago, eh? The room is decorated with James Barrie's epic work, The Progress of Human Knowledge and Culture, painted between 1777 and 1784. That's what Bertie just showed you around here. So what I want, I'm going to get comfy now. Oh, shall we show them another? There's another plaque here. What does this plaque say? The panels surrounding the great room depict. Oh, we've just said that. It's just same thing, same. I hope we don't get chucked out. Might get chucked out. Hey, if we get chucked out, it's good footage. Right. So, this morning, I should get comfy, eh? This morning, today, to be frank, I feel flat. I feel a little flat because there's a lot to process after being with family. So many family from all over the place, all together. and thinking things, feeling things, talking things, remembering things, and eating loads of things, there's a lot for me to process. So thankfully, I was smart enough to make sure I've got no clients today. So I've got space to just settle myself and move things on. So let me tell you what I want to be famous for, what my gift, or at least one of my gifts will be, that I'd like to leave behind after I go and join Uncle Alec and Uncle Benny and my grandparents in the great beyond. The great beyond. That's a quote from Hilda Baker. What was that TV show in the 70s? Hilda Baker. And she used to answer the phone, hello, who's calling to the brown cow? I don't remember. See how old I am? Anyway, my gift that I want to give. So check this out. You know, I've been running the men's groups for like 16 years ago I started. And then is it 22, 23 years ago, on the 1st of April, is when I started facilitating groups ever. So I'm kind of a bit of an old hand with this. And I've simplified it where I've got the ground rules, so you can download this from mensgroups.co.uk. Ground rules, check-in round. We've changed that. So the heading was, can you see this on the thing?
Yeah.
Cool. The heading was, become the man you want to be. And as soon as they were printed, I just thought, nah, what is this become the man? Who's interested in the man that I want to be or you want to be? I'd say it's more, okay, if I was to become the man I want to be, I wouldn't be shrinking. I've been losing a couple of inches and shrinking. I'd be like 6 foot something and more of an Adonis. Or I'd be smart and I'd remember things. I'd know about my historical facts. Anyway, we've changed the heading, as you may have noticed on the website and everywhere, to Get Real. And it is about getting real, manning up and talking about it and living a better life. So we hang out and we get real. So mensgroups.co.uk, that, and the check-in round. The men's groups I'm running about a dozen a month at the moment, plus the facilitation, training people to run their own groups. That's one side of things. The other side was my meeting this morning was with the RSA about working together, and I'm creating an app, and the app is going to be so you can basically facilitate, run your own men's groups. It can also be, so this is taking it out way into the mainstream, you can use it as a drinking game, as an after party, should I say come down game, but it doesn't, you know what I mean. As a truth or dare, as a spin the bottle, as a, okay, we're hanging out and talking crap as usual, let's try this game and answer some questions. So I want to be known for, or it's like Mother Teresa said to me, but she said, it's not about me. I don't like it that it's about me. It's about the work. But if in order to get publicity for the work, it needs to be about me, then I'll let them make it about me and the work will get done. So, yeah, I am so open to winning awards and talking and, you know, walking on stage and crapping myself because I'm so shy and scared and think, oh, I'm going to screw it up. I'm okay with all of that. It scares me. I'm apparently in You magazine on the Mail on Sunday on Friday. Oh, Sunday, obviously. Anyway, paranoid. I mean, I'm sure it'll be okay, but still paranoid. What are they going to say? What's going to happen? But I'm okay to go through all of that as long as I can bring a solution to the table. The problem on the table is men and suicide, isolation, addiction, abuse, loneliness, mental health issues, emotional health issues, lack of community, lack of self-worth, lack of being able to contribute, leave alone receive. There are so many issues that men and boys have today. And it's very easy, I've heard this so much, saying, well, they just need to talk about it. Why don't men talk about it? Women talk about it. What's wrong with men? Well, not necessarily that easy, because first you need people that you can trust to tell the truth and talk about things that are not going to be kind of dangerous. Men that you think, well, if I talk about this, then will it change their perception of me and change my community and change my relationships? And if it's, yes, it might change everything and I'm not willing to take that risk, then maybe you need other men to talk about it with. You need men who can listen. You need men that can be with you and don't necessarily try to judge or save or fix or anything. Men that can really be with you as you sit, wherever you need to sit, work through whatever you need to work through and healthily come out the other end, rather than spending your life dragging it on saying, I'm fine. Of course you're not fine. So my solution is, here is a structure of how to talk and some questions to start with. Here's some ground rules with some information about language and, what's the word, giving the whole thing a form. So it's empowering people to, here's everything you need, and then find some people. It could be coming to my men's groups. It could be coming to the online men's groups. The people I'm training are starting their own men's groups. There's a lot of this around. With the app, people could basically, hopefully, even just find, I've never thought of this, but, people, I know a couple, I know the bloke, where they actually met, they're married now and he moved to the States, they actually met playing computer games. If you can meet playing computer games and end up flying over to America and getting married and stuff, then surely, and if you can meet your friends as you go around killing people and doing stuff, surely you can meet total strangers or people that you know and just, have these conversations. So, yeah, I would like to be known to be giving, as it is in the logo. Can you see the logo close up? The man listening, the man talking, the men being together, the vocabulary and the community to let things shift and relieve all of the issues that we talked about earlier. I would like to be able to turn lost, surviving, scared, maybe competitive, stuck boys into present, connected, self-aware men with choice and a space to be creative and live a true life. So it's as simple as that. Now, what was on that? What's the title for today?
Men's group, drinking game, what's your gift, old, wise and dead. Yeah.
Might have covered it all. How cool is that? So we've talked about the groups. I think we talked about if you go to themanwhisperer.co.uk, then sign up to the newsletter, because I was talking about community, part of what's going on is we did Men Flirt quite recently, and that was great. There was a lot about, there's the theory and men's experiences and men's stories and learning from each other. Then came the embodiment of being the way that men come across, being authentic in posture, in voice, gesticulations, getting the feedback, adjusting, getting more real, and maybe rather than playing the surviving boy in school or in the family or wherever it was, or in the corner of the school disco, it's more, doof, here I am, come and play. From there, we went out to the Conscious Cafe event, and it was really cool for a bunch of us blokes to be together and in the Happy Hunting Fit ground. Now, Friday the 13th, which is very lucky for some, there's going to be the College of Psychic Studies open evening, open day party thing. I'm giving a talk there, and it's all about love and relationships and what's in the way of attracting. So that's at 6, but it goes on. I think tickets are about 25 quid, and there's food and drink and talks and demonstrations and all sorts of shenanigans and me. And last weekend of June, we're going camping. We've hired the farm in Essex. So there's loads of stuff, as well as all the open groups and closed groups. There's loads of stuff going on, and it's good fun, and it's community, and the sun's shining a little bit more. So I will have, hopefully, more time and energy to go out and play, rather than think, no, I'm staying in where it's warm. And dancing. We're going to be launching Men Dance. We're just working on the dates for that now, where we've got one track that actually my 4 best friends and I did at the end of my wedding as a surprise for my wife, Kid Creole and the Coconuts, I'm a wonderful thing, baby. That one. So Alex got us took us through the routine. We learnt our moves and all of that, and it was brilliant. It was such good fun, hanging out, practicing. Only two of them knew each other. I know Alex through Shandor, the rest were my friends, so we all really got to know each other. Practice, crapped ourselves before going on stage at my wedding, because it's like, oh my God, are we sure we want to do this? And it went down a storm. So we've decided that track works. Plus, it's not, I love 70s codependent songs. It's not a 70s codependent song. It's a song about celebrating narcissism and being a wonderful thing. Why not? If I don't think I'm cool, then I wouldn't expect anyone else to think I'm cool. And if I don't think I'm cool, then I've got something that I need to unlearn or get out of the way. If I don't treat myself well, I can't expect other people to treat me well. If I don't believe in myself, then what I'm going to say to every passerby, someone believe and rescue my inner child, because then I'll be okay and I will. No. Step up. Get real, hang out, and let's live a better life and dance a bit. So I am going... Oh, check this out. So later on, I'm in the Great Room Round. It's very, very cool. I'm not sure if I've been to the Groucho Club. Groucho. I'm thinking about Grover the Grouch. It's the Groucho Club. Groucho. That place, anyway. But then I go to these posh places sometimes and I go... Oh my God, I remember this place. I forget the cool places I've been. It's the same with famous people. It's like, anyway, Groucho Club. I'm going to meet a hotshot company about the app. I'm thinking of giving it away for free because there's ways of earning money. It's really weird. In the last couple of weeks, the number of people that have said to me, oh man, I didn't realise that you earn most of your money through seeing private clients. I thought you stopped seeing private clients. No, I love my private clients, just not today. But I'm quite cool to earn money, selling a book, seeing private clients, training people to run groups, stuff like that. But this, the app, communication, relationships, it needs to be free. I want to pass it on. So I will probably, let's see what these hotshots have to say today. And also they'll probably say, what, free? Get out of here. So I will probably do it with the RSA, do it with crowdfunding, come and knock on your door and say, Gissam Dosh, because I want support to make the world a happier, gassier place. So, should I say the end? How long have I been on for? This would be the shortest one forever. I need a haircut, eh? I hate it when it gets fluffy, but the worst thing is when a sideburn wants to go curly. Then I know things are out of hand. Maybe I should have a haircut before the Groucho Club. Groucho! That's everything on the list, isn't it?
Yeah.
I ate a reasonable amount of chocolate over Easter. Did you see that cartoon? I think we talked about it. It was in my newsletter of the one bunny doing my bum hurts, and it's like someone ate his bum, the bunny bum, chocolate. And then the other bunny goes, what? Because someone ate his ears. So yeah, I ate a lot of chocolate. I guess when things are emotional, it can be easier to be stuffing my face and all my energy go into digesting food, so I'm safe from having to feel and digest my emotions. And I think maybe today I need to feel and digest more emotions, and maybe as soon as I'm back from my little holiday in a month, I'm so going to clean up my act. Whoops. I miss my favourite addiction to healthy eating. Like, I'm exercising a bit now, which is better, but no, it's almost spring. I need to feel empty. I need to feel my body. I need to feel strong. I need to feel that I can move however I want to move and I'm not going to snap anything. So, good riddance to the chocolate. Time to feel. Time to heal. time to not be eating crap. Let's all get pretty this spring. Happy post-Easter cleanup.